Okay, we're back again. Oh, nearly ended my stream rather than sharing screen right there. That would have been annoying. Okay, so we are back here. What are we at? 7 minutes past seven. A couple minutes late here. And what are we looking at in gold here? So yesterday I kind of lost my shit a little bit because because jumped down here on the 1 minute on gold. What happened yesterday? So here was the trade I was looking at taking. I would have got stopped out if I tried to get into it, but it was kind of still the right idea, and it was doing like up, down a bit, stopped out. You can see just stopped out. What was that stop loss? 193 to 191. Oh, that would have been so annoying. Then for it just to go up anyway afterwards, that would have pissed me off so much. And then after that, it would have been like, okay, came back down. Look at that. If you'd have just got in at that bottom zone here, like how big of a move up that is, like the massive correction you're looking for as a trader. What would that have been? Like from here to here. 5,670 pips. That there you go. You trade one lot size and that's 5,567 pips. But yeah, you trade one lot size, that's how much money you're making, which is unreal. And I had three on at that point, which just blows my fucking mind. Holy shit. That would have been like 15 grand. That move would have been, what's that? 6,000. That would have literally been like 18, 19 and a half grand you would have made there, which is just unheard of. Like, what the fuck? A three lot size making like 20 racks. Anyway, one thing I noticed is I didn't know what direction the trend was going yesterday. So I wasn't confident in my strategy. Why? Because I wasn't sure of my strategy. Why? Because I'm not practicing it enough. Why? Because after I'm done trading, I will just get bored and go like, oh my god, like I need a break here. Anyway, let's look at what we know. What is the relevant stuff right now? Up on the 15 minute. We're still within this swing structure, but you can see what happens. It like starts up here, comes down, and then it just consolidates down here for so long, and then boom, massive retracement up there, or like massive explosion up there, and then it just takes the whole of the next day and now to come back. So let's see here. That would have been insane to catch. What is the move up caused the move down? And it's like, yeah, it's that. And you can see it's what you'd expect here. It's like it moves up, comes in here, moves here, goes down, and then it's like when it's in this lower bit here, you've got, yeah, you probably call that your zone. I would expect it to be the bottom of this wick, this kind of fractal area. That will be the area that causes it to go back up again. Well, because it's like, well, it started here, went down at some point to here, got up to here, and it's like when it finished here, that's what caused it to shoot up. So that's your pivot candle, and I would almost choose the fractal area of it. And then I bet you that'll almost line up with back here. What I might do is, yeah, it seems to be that pivot candle as well. That's still valid. Down there. That one has already came past. Yeah, and anything else down here, that's already came past. So it's only that one and that one I'd say are still valid. Which just makes it so much nicer today, where it's like I just have to sit around and wait for it to basically hit this key level. Because oh, what the fuck? Because what's my alternative here? It could be I could try and trade the retracement and be like, well, if it comes back up to here, it'll probably come down, yada yada yada. But then it's like, okay, well, to what key level? And then if it does go up, Where would it go up to? Got an imbalance there. If that came down, what's it going to react off of? I'd say maybe up here. That wouldn't be a bad level to target. But that's like extremely high. What would we do this in? Like that kind of red colour? Oh, that looks shit. That looks shit. That that looks better. Yeah, buy in it here. Target up there maybe. Or what else have we got here? We've got like a kind of in between candle. You could try and target that. That's basically just your imbalances right there. To be fair, you actually have quite a few imbalances over. No, in fact, that's not an imbalance. I don't get why that's been an in between candle, but there to there, that would be an imbalance it could go for, but it's a really small one. That is probably, yeah, here. That's probably one of your best key level. That's a massive imbalance right there. And then you can see that prices reacted off of it, where it came up into that imbalance and shot back down. So I would say wait for a price to get down to here. Quickly place and alert. I like to always do it really tight onto that, where it's like just above it. And I would almost expect price to come down, react off of this. If not, react off of this. If not, then it's making new lows. And then when it does do that, I would be targeting somewhere like this imbalance up here, like the bottom of this, because you can see it's like it's going to come into it, react up, and then go down, up, down, up, down, and then I'm always willing to bet here. And also, this is at equilibrium, and it's like, well, look what happened before. Came up, tapped into it, out. Came up, tapped into it, out. Just rinse and repeat. And the reason that is an imbalance is look at this big downwards candle here. You've got the bottom of that wick and the top of that wick. That one tries to go into it, comes back down, and when that one comes down into it, it goes back up. So then you can expect price to kind of do the same thing. It's like when it comes into this area, there's just a lot of sell orders. And then look, buy orders come in here, down. They've not broken through it. So that's where I would expect to then take profit. And then if price came down, broke through it, then maybe it would, if it just cleanly broke through it, you could watch it while it's doing it and be like, but even that, if we got in from here to here, 2,800, yeah, there you go, there's 2.8 grand right there if you trade one lot size. You know, if you're just going to trade a normal long position, let me just take this off so I'm not fighting against it. Down here, like that below, that just up there, what's that, a 4.2 to 1. I'd be really, really happy with that. 4.2 to 1, that's probably going to be the trade we're going to be looking to take, if not that. And then the nice thing about getting in at key levels like that is then all you have to do is just go, like what's the swing structure look like? We can just go like, it basically goes up to the top there, so then you just go, well, that wouldn't be nice. That wouldn't be too bad to just hold it till it gets to there, or like the very top of that range, which would be kind of that zone there. And then you just go, okay, let's target the bottom of that. 1 to 11 trade. Unreal. One lot size, you're making, what would that be? Risking 1,000, you're making 11 grand. Which is what you always aim to, risking 1,000. Well, probably I'll be risking 0.5 because I'm down a little bit right now. Maybe still 1%, maybe 0.5, probably like 700, somewhere in between. But you still really, really, really good money. Let me actually go that. There we go. And just like that, I've got my buy and my sell zones that I'm looking for. Okay. But more than likely, it will just be that targeting there, 4.24. There we go. Same again. Okay, next pair. Same marking up. Reset chart. Oh, Euro USD making new all-time highs. So, how do we, well, not all-time highs, is it? Let's zoom out for a minute. Oh, I didn't like that. 4 hour. Nah, nowhere near. So this swing high now becomes, let me get rid of that. This swing high here now becomes a breaker structure, bullish breaker structure. Why? Because price broke to the upside. How do we know that? Because look, if you look at this white candle here closes, you always want candle closure on the swing time frame above here. Now, how do we find the swing low? Well, that's an easy bit. What is the lowest bit that led to it, and how can you find it? You draw a box over the range, and then you go, oh, well, would you look at that? There's the lowest bit there. Info line, swing low, put my little magnet, cool. That is now your low. Then you're looking for a significant retracement. For me, it's usually 100 pips. How much are we at now? 23. Oh, but Euro USD is different. Yeah, because you go 100 pips isn't even that whole fucking range. I would honestly say, yeah, Euro, maybe like 20 seems to be enough. Yeah, that's already a 20% retracement on that move. So I would say that that's quite significant, which means I'm happy with that being the swing high. Well, I need to look into that actually, of like how do you exactly determine for different pairs and stuff. So that's our range. What do we always do? We buy in the lower half. Just like that, extend that out. Nice. You got your swing high, your swing low. And now, what are key zones down here, which is supply zones or imbalances that caused moves up? Well, supply zones always cause moves up, so it's like we're looking for moves down here that cause moves up. So like that one would have been a good one. There's another good one. But it really needs to be a clean move down, move up, move down, move up. Kind of the way it was in gold, where it's not been mitigated yet, where it's like, oh, there's the move down, there's the move down, that kind of stuff. Let's see here. Sell zone. Then let's change it back to green. I always like the green one. There we go. Buy zone there. And then probably, yeah, buy zone there, move down, it causes the move up. So for me now, it's just a case of, well, there's probably where I want to get in. Set a price alert. And this is where that little alarm clock, that's where your price alerts are. I can see Euro, USD, and gold, and then my two favourite pairs to trade. GBP, I don't actually mind as well. Oh, we've not marked this one up in a while either. So you can get a nice zone to trade in here. Okay, so it broke the swing low on the 15 minute. Nice. What did that lead to? Yeah, that was here. So that goes from swing low to bearish break of structure. What candle is it that does it officially? It is that grey one. Why? Candle closure below. Okay, where does the swing high become? Highest point that led to that, which, if I'm eyeballing it, is there. Yep. Okay, that's your swing structure, significant retracement, which would be almost there. Then you get another break of structure, which I always like to add in. Bearish break of structure, yeah, it would have been there. I would have done it. Because that's a massive retracement. Where does it break? Yep, that candle there goes down. That would have been your swing high there. And that would have been your swing low. Right there, it would have been in that zone, then it would have broke through it. Then that then becomes your bullish break of structure. Just like that. That now becomes your swing low down there, and that's your swing high at the top. And what am I doing? Info line up here. And swing high. Okay, nice. We have a zone. Again, what we do, draw the Gann box in between it. And just extend that over a little bit. Nice. So we are looking for somewhere down here for sales. Significant zones that cause retracements on the 15-minute. Be like, okay, this move down caused a pretty big move up. There's one. Would I call that a pretty big move up? Yeah, that seems to actually be a bad one. There's one. Two. And that's all consolidation right there. That's a pretty big move up. You always want it to be like steep moves up, like big moves like that. That as well, I would say, is one. So what do we do? Again, set an alert. And what you'll probably find is a lot of prices have pretty similar. Look how similar their movements are right there on GBP and Euro. Why? Because they both use USD as their base pair. They both have a stable European coin as their, what do you call that, like denominator? And base and reference pair, I think it's called. Let's look back on my notes, whatever, but it's like the first one is the GBP and the Euro are both pretty similar. So then they use the same, they both use USD and the same thing. So it's like, of course, they're going to be pretty similar. That is unreal. Different changes, which can be kind of difficult where it's like gold is a whole different ball game, still versus the US dollar, but it's a whole different ball game. So that can be nice to have. The GBP Euro, it's like kind of the same thing. AUD, bit different though. I've not marked this up in a while. Let's just jump to here. That would actually be a break of structure to the downside, it looks like. Yeah, because that looks like a swing structure there with that and that. Yeah, that would have been your bullish break of structure up here. This is one thing I actually do want to ask of. Is that her? Guys. Like, so see right there, I've just been like, that is a significant retracement. What, depending on what currency pair you're in, how many pips or how big of a range your swing be? Because like I said, that could have been one, and then it could have been like, okay, well, from here to here, like that could be a swing range. And I'm like, is it though? Anyway, that goes up. Lowest point that led to that would have been here. Yeah. And that's your new swing high. Is it the lowest? Yes. Just about to break below that there. Probably call that. I'll still call that your swing low. And that up here. Be your swing high. Okay. Nice. We're back in our range. Here to here. And then if we go for like zones, yeah, that seems to be a big one that it's continually tried to tap into. So there we go, our fourth pair out of the kind of 6 main ones I would recommend. Bitcoin's good and GBP, JPY, I've never actually marked up, but everyone tells me it's really good. How are we doing stream wise? Still looks like we're in the game. So AUD, AUD, USD. Okay, we jump down to the smaller time frame. Am I worried about that? That's just dipped below? No, because it still has a minute and 1 second to close above it. But if it does close below, we're in a whole new swing range and looking for sales, and then it's like, damn. What you could have also said is that my swing range was off. But I don't think so. Let's see if it closes below here, we're out of the game. If it closes just above that line, we're still in. In the next 20 seconds will determine a lot. Let's make it a bit easier to see. A little sip of the coffee. This is the nice part about trading, when it's sit here and wait for this to maybe jump up. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I think we're just still in that swing range there. That is actually a really nice place to jump in here. It's like, yeah, you went below it, but you're still here. It's like on the actual line there. Let me move that way because it's not as accurate as that one is snapped onto there. I think give it a few minutes and see how it plays out here, but it seems to be respecting that quite a lot. So you jumped into your 1 minute, and bear in mind that was just that GAN box. Okay. Again, what is our entry model? Same as it always is. Where have we got it here? Liquidity sweep. Where would that have been? Here. Why is that liquidity sweep? Well, price comes down, then it goes up a bit. What are people going to do? Get into buy orders because they go, oh, look, it's just broken over there. Like, we're going up forever. They think that that's it, then changing direction. So what are they going to do? Get into buys. Where are they going to put their stop loss? They're going to put their stop loss below here. So you're Mr. Big Market Maker and you want the market to go to the moon. You want to put buys in. Well, somebody's to sell you, somebody's to sell you so that you can buy in. You know, it's like if you want to buy, who's selling? So you go, oh, well, there's a shit ton of sell orders here. How do we get here? You need to basically be Mr. Hedge Fund Manager and go, okay, I'm going to force the market down. You force the market down a shit ton. Then what happens is all these buy orders get swept, sell orders get swept. so that you can put your buys in, shoot the market up. That causes your fractal market shift, and from here it's like the market's changed direction. Then what you need is confirmation that it's got enough buy orders to actually change the direction, and the way you find that out is what you do. Info line here. We need a market shift. What does that mean? It needs to go above the most recent high. My fucking little thing will lock on. This is a price pair I'm not familiar with. So I am looking for a pretty strong confirmation here. Then after that, what we need is for price to come back into the demand zone that caused it to go up first of all, which I would probably say is like this big candle here. Yeah, I'd be happy with that. If we can get a fractal market shift here, you just need to go up a little bit more. Could you have argued it was this one? Nah, because look down, like that is the last high. Yeah, until I get that, I'd rather just wait and then like research my trading strategy before I just jump into something like fuck. Can I see the chat? Love that from you, YouTube. Something went wrong. Cheers, buddy. Yeah, because like right now, if it's making lower low, lower high, lower low, it's still in a downtrend. It's not, you've not had a fractal market shift. Until you get that, you trade how the market is moving, not how you want it to go. You can't go, oh, well, we're at the bottom of this one range. We only broke down a little bit on the 1 minute, but on the 50 minute, we're still really bullish. And like, it's like, no, maybe you've misread it, and honestly, just waiting for trades to play out, like, because otherwise you will get into trades and you will not be confident in it. And if you're not confident in trades, you're not going to hold, which means that you're going to miss out on winners and you're going to hold losers, which hurts you in the long run. All because your chart marking up was wrong, all because your studying was wrong, all because you're not putting in the time you need. And that's what I'm noticing so much in my trading. It's like, I'm quite happy if I just need to sit here, be patient, not take a trade, go back to the drawing board, research my strategy, back test it another 50 times, then go, okay, I'm confident, I know what I'm looking for, let's come back. It's like, if I lose £1,000 today and £1,000 tomorrow, £1,000 the day after, it's like, your account could be gone in like a week. And it's like, well, how difficult is it to just sit there and sip your coffee? Like, oh, one of the trading is such a hard job. It's like, yeah, only because you make it a fucking hard job. Well, that's playing out. Let's see here. Anything on GJ? I don't know why, but my mentor Brad seems to love this pair, and I've never traded it. So let's have a look here. I would say that was a swing range from here up to here. Yeah, that looks like a pretty good swing range on the 15-minute. Okay, info again down here. That would be your bearish breaker structure. I usually just do like go on the page, reset the chart view, and just be like, okay, if that's how the chart is. So bearish breaker structure. Where's the highest point? Up here. Swing high here. Again, you can draw the box if you want, but at this point, it's like if you don't have eyes, you can't just look up and go, oh, there's the highest point. Swing high, it's a significant retracement. Swing low, Gann box. Over that, what we're looking for ourselves here, I would be saying that is one there. I need to get better actually. Like, is it always the up candle that causes the move down, or is it the down candle itself? It's like, well, I used to think it was maybe the up candle. I honestly need to look back over that stuff before I'm just spouting absolute mince here. And there's another one. So what do we do? Hit an alert like that. And where would be zones of interest here. There's one. And what else isn't valid? Maybe here? Yeah, there. Okay. And there you go, you're just looking for shorts down to here. JPY done. Back here, what are we looking at? Still just fucking pussyfooting about. Don't know if we're going to go up, down, left, right, whatever. But let's see what's going to happen here. It'll come down. Then you could use this as your zone. Wait for it to come back down. But what I think you could call this a flip zone here. Because it's, yeah, this would definitely be a flip zone entry. Why? Because it came into what? Here, it seems. No, and here. Yeah, this whole zone it's came into. And look, it's like it's came into it, coming up, triggers these up here, and then it's like here's all your sell orders. So the buying pressure just dies out, comes back down, pushes down, and then it's going to come back up again. And it's whatever zone, if it does choose to push it up here, that will then be our flip zone. Let's say I don't know this bit here causes it to move up. We'll then do this in blue. That'll look cool, yeah. Maybe darker. Yeah, that's good. Flip zone. So what we're expecting price to do now, well, what we're hoping, what we're going to observe and see if price does, that's probably the best thing to say, is will it go? Because what's happened here, it's come down, gone up, swept liquidity, that allows all the buy orders to come in, that then allows this to fill up, not quite reach the market shift yet, but if it comes down and then pushes up again, what you can expect is like, well, this is the buy zone. This is another buy zone of like, when it comes back into here, I go, oh, come on. You can expect it now of like, if it comes back into the zone that made it go up before, we're going to get into sells. Sells, buys. Come on. And then as long as this is like 20 pips, target 3 or that's the trade we're looking for. As long as it just breaks above that, this market. And it's like until I get a good confirmation, I'd really like what's Sean saying? Not much. Yeah, until I get like good confirmation. A wick above is like okay, but like if it closes above, oh, that's what you're after. Yep, there we go, wick. I'm quite happy to get into that now. So what am I going to do? MetaTrader 5. Am I on my right account? Yes, I'm on my FTMO account. Have I got my... Oh, I don't even have XAU USD. Damn. Now I feel like I'm against time. XAU USD. No, AUD. Oh my god, that would be embarrassing. DUSD. Australian dollar versus gold. Go on the chart. And I want to be risking 0.5% of my account, £350. Let's see if 3 lot sizes is good enough for that. Okay. Buy limit at 066324. Stop loss would be down at 66312. Oh my god, 3 is nothing. Let's try like, what that need to be, like 15 maybe? This is what I mean. It's like if you don't trade these pairs all the time, then you don't 66324. With that below there, it's going to be 66312. Even that's nothing. I need to go like 30. 324. Damn, that is insane. I'm used to gold where like one lot size is massive. So seeing that is just unreal. And then 66312. Still a little bit low. I'm risking 269. 66312. I need it to come back down to tap me into the trade here. 66360. And that'll make me £800. You go, well, you know what? Not a bad day's work. 066324. And this is where I get pissed off because it's like it's a few pips away from my entry in. 066312. Yep. Why does it look on the MetaTrader 4? It looks so different. Like I don't know if you can see. Oh, I'll try to do that so I can show you. Like the bottom bit of the stop loss there looks so different. Where it's like it's just on those little red lines. Whereas there, it looks like it's micro on it. Oh, that honestly pisses me off. It's like that could have been 800 quid, like done. Okay, it's like you get your breaker structure there. I needed it to come back down though. I should have made it 3110 and then take profit a little bit higher. Because that seems to be maybe enough room. I'd rather be a bit safer. And then that goes up to 366. Yeah, so we're now risking 314, just under 0.5% of the account for it to go up a little bit higher. But if we don't even get tapped into the trade here, this is the shit that always annoys me. I'm like, okay, so is my entry model wrong here? Is my zone wrong? Like, I need to kind of know is my swing range wrong? Like, what's the thing of I'm not getting tapped into trades? Well, maybe it actually comes back down here. Okay, we're coming back down. Should it have maybe been the whole candle here rather than just like that? And then that's below like that. And that's up to there like that. Shit, yeah, because that's the pivot candle that then caused it to go up. So that needs to be in at price 66331. Stop loss of 66312. I take profit of, fucking hell, that's a big boy, 66388. Okay, we're in with that. We lose £426, and if we win, we make 1.2k. Maybe that was it. And this is like, I just sit here and I go like, what the fuck? You know, I had that trade placed, I was ready to go. Swing structure wise, it's like, look how little we're actually looking to get here. You know, compared to, you go, where's the swing high? This is like the perfect trade to be in for. And on a 70k account, let's see how much we're actually risking here. 70,000 divided by 425. No, fuck me, 425 divided by 70,000 times 100. We're risking 0.6%, which is very conservative, I'd say. Quite a safe number. Okay, come down, tap me into the trade. Yes. It just needs to come down a little bit more than we're good. Nice. Keep going. Like down, up, down, up. Like honestly, I think I'm just best going about my day here, like because I know that streaming just seems to destroy my laptop somehow. Like it just goes down and down and down. What is up with this no chat stuff as well? It's so annoying. Okay, I think that's us into the trade. Come on, tell me it got filled. Yep, we're in. Okay, nice. You can see there. Just want to double check. We're into the trade. It's live, minus 40 quid. Just leave it, let it do its thing. We get stopped out, we get stopped out. And if we make it, we make it. This was my idea. And also the 3 comes very close up to here. Okay, and I want to keep this going and show like what my live reactions are. I can already feel like my heart going, the pressure's on. Okay, we're up £44, which is nice. That was oof. You go like, maybe we did get that one good, £130. Again, we just hold until we get to max profit of 1.3k, which was at 338, 663,388. Yeah. And for me, that's a 3R. I'm not targeting this zone up here, which I could be, and say that like, oh, that's what I'm going in it for, or whatever. But it's like, no. Okay, that's always a nice feeling there. There you go. I'll show you the trade playing out with like the money on the phone real time. 60 quid. And what you could do, I think, is if you were not certain about your trade idea, you could just go like it's going up and then just close it out here. But for me, I'll learn more from this trade, letting it play out and just going, damn, I was wrong. I'm negative again now. And what I might find is like, oh, should I have held it here? But I always do this shit where I go, yeah, I'll get into the trade and then I hold it for a little bit, and then I go, fuck, like I should have been in it longer, I should have this, I should have that. And it's like, no, remember how the market works. It always has to go big up move, little down move, big up move, little down move. You didn't maybe expect to come here and then like big up move again. The reason you have your stop loss below here is because if it comes below that, it's like you're gonna break to the downside and then maybe start going down, like the whole market shift. The whole market is changing at that point. Right now we're just playing around at the buy zone, which is quite nice, where you could have also been like, oh, maybe I'm gonna get in at that level. So maybe I can change these because I don't want this. Let's see, settings here, account size, 1,000, lot size. Let's go 100,000. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 100,000. Lot size, risk. Let's have that at 1%. Entry price, text. Style. Yeah, how can I get rid of some of this shit I don't need? Price labels, all show stats. Compact stats mode. Yeah, that's a bit too compact. I just want my risk to reward ratio. Oh, text. Don't know. I'm like, I just kind of want risk to reward. That's about it. Okay, that might be the uptrend now. How much money are we on? Up £44 right now. Nice. I'm showing that. Oh, this is why I actually just need that little camera. 67. It's always a bit more to the right than I think. 44. We just need this to just like blast up in the next few minutes, and then we're good. There's nothing I can do here though. It's like if I just left, would be good. You know what I'd rather do as well? Give myself a little bit more wiggle room. I'm getting kind of 08 like that, and then move the stop the TP up to be 3, just to be safe. 08. And then TP is 400. Because I don't quite know how volatile AUD USD is yet. This is one of my first times, if not my first ever time trading it. So the only thing is now we're risking £493, but to make 1.5k. So let's 493 divided by £70,000, 100k dollars, times 100. 0.7%. And again, risk tolerance like 1%, you're good. And anything under that, you're like really safe, but you're just going to make a bit less money over the long term, but you're going to be really safe. And the only thing with that is like we're now, oh shit. If I can just work with me, you can't. Let's see, yeah, we're targeting the exact tip of that. But it's like if it's going to go through that, it's probably just going to go to the moon anyway. What was the other thing? Oh, yeah, that's what I want to say as well. So if you have Coinbase, I've recently invested in. I sold some of my Bitcoin and I've invested and what was it? Synthetics. So I only bought £200 of it, but when right now I think they're like 37p for one. Oh, it's gone down to 36p for one synthetic, which is unreal. When the price of it used to be £20.78p back in 2021, so 3 years ago. But it only took from 2021. How long? Let's say for it to get down to like, yeah, first time it hit £1 was, that's unreal how quickly that happens. Yeah, Sunday, February 2021, 14th of February, was that Valentine's Day? It was up at £20.78. So 14th, 20, February 2021, and within a year, yeah, it's down at like £1 at like April 2022. So what I'm hoping right now is like I've bought in at like the dip of the dip of the dip. Like honestly, you've never seen it this low. And synthetic is basically like your bitcoins and stuff like that are all based off of synthetic. It like backs them and stuff. So it's like golds and whatever. Oh, look at the trade going up. So they reckon it's going to go back up to £20 per unit, and right now it's at 36. So for £200, I think I got 500 units, which if 500 go from 36p to 200 to 20, I'll have like I'll be sitting on like 10 grand worth of stock. Oh, baby, that's what I'm talking about. Let's see how much we're up. 493. Don't know. Hopefully that shows. Yeah, there we go. Not bad for a day's work. And then we just let it do its thing. Like I could honestly just fuck off now. Like my work for today is done. I just need to trust my trade plan. Like, okay, gold's probably, well, you've got once you're at this point, it's like okay, you have your alert set for gold, Euro USD, good. Everything else good. It's like, well, what the fuck else did you do with your day? Do I just go back to the old one of 302? I'm just because I put in the chat there the trade I'm taking. I'm like, it respects the flip zone 312, and then it means that I only need it to get up to there for it to be 388. I'm just like, I'd rather bank some consistent profit. And then when it jumps down like this and I'm down at 70 quid, I'm like, oh my god, if I just cashed it a minute quid, I'd be at 500. But then I'd done this exact yesterday with gold as well, where was the trade we were in? Yeah, it was like down here at this zone, and then it was like up, down, and it was like I got so stressed by it, and then it was like once it came down, it just shot up again, and it's they're the moves you always want in hindsight, but it's that initial FOMO or that uncertainty that will take you out of it, and then it just fucks you in the long run. And then look at it just like that. It's like that was just a little retracement there, a little wick down, and it's like it just shot up, and we're up at like 300, 400 when we were down a minute ago. Unreal. And now it's coming down again and going to probably test that zone. This is where I like different entry models as well, which is quite nice. Where normally my old entry model was like down, up, down, fires into the moon, and like unless it comes down and retaps into this, you're fucked. Whether with the flip and sweep zone, it's nice because it's like, you can see it's reacting off of that, but it still goes up and breaks it. It's like, well, now you can react off of the, I can't remember if that's the flip or the sweep. Like, I think that's your flip here because it flips the market and then it like sweeps it out down here. And it'll probably just keep coming back into this zone, testing it, going back up, testing it, going back up. It kind of just looks like, to me anyway, what are they? The machines that go bing, 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 bing. What are they, like pinball machines? Like that's kind of how I feel trading is, where it's like, okay, it comes down here, bing, goes back up, comes up, reacts off of what's it doing? That order block there. Yeah, like that zone right there. It seems to be. Yep, comes into there, bing, back down. Test this one again, bing, back up, bing, back down, bing, back up, back down, back up, back down. And just keeps going like, oh, can I go higher? Can I go lower? Can I go higher? Can I go lower? And then eventually someone comes in with enough money and says, yeah, I'll fucking pay for that to go higher. Like I'm in a big buy position, I've got the most money. And then it basically becomes like what hedge fund that day has decided that they want it to go up or down. And you might find that it will keep retesting this zone quite a bit. Um, and that's fine. And I'm happy to just let it retest and retest and retest. Oh, and by the way, I still have the other old sell on for there, and the other old stop loss on for what is it, 0.8 like that. So that's the actual trade I'm in. But I'm considering the other one just to get sold out quicker. Why? Because again, I'm not sure, and I'm not exactly sure where price will go, and I just want to be out of a trade so I can be like, money, safety. That's a nice feeling. I don't have to be stressed. Okay, what I'm going to do is jump away for a minute and just let this play out, see what happens. Yeah, buddy. Look at that. 700. 700, baby. I think we just let that do its thing. Yeah, boy. And it's like, honestly, it's like if you just don't fuck with trades and your idea was right, you're good. Like, if I can just get a few more days like this, oh my god, it just shoots up to the moon. Yeah, buddy. Oh, mwah. Do I stop it out early at the position I thought from earlier? 6, 6, 310, 311, 312. 3 like that. 338. Yeah, I'm out. 1.2k. I am well happy with that. Closed out £1,278. Ah, oh my god, that is a good feeling. And it probably will go higher. Yeah, you know what? Why did I close that out earlier? I would have made like an extra 300 quid. Maybe. You know what though? Like I fucked about 12, 388, 387. I closed out around 388, but still, like trade plan paid off. Nice. Oh, that is a good feeling, honestly. Put that one on the Insta and be like, check out the whatever. All someone that they. Oh, that is honestly like all you want is a guy just to work hard on shit and it just go well, and then it's like, oh look, it never went up the full weight. Like, I'm on the right account. Just post a little story on there. And then I'll just put a link to showing that. There we go. It's like you get up at 7, you get in, you make the trades. It honestly has a good feeling. It's like you're doing the shit you should be doing every day. I never even check news or whatever today. I normally don't. I find that unless it's NFP, like you can usually get away without it. There'll probably be some mad news yesterday that caused all this. Okay, location, link, paste, done. Can I change the color of that? There we go. Right, I'm pretty happy with that. We've got alerts set for gold, or what we've got them here. Yeah, GBP, JPY, GBP, USD. Yeah, GJ, GBP, Euro, Gold, like everything. We've got an alert set. Bitcoin, I don't really trade. And AUD, you'll probably find they'll just keep going to the moon here. Oh my god. Mwah. It's like you just stick to the shit you need. And then it's like it'll probably come down and go back up and down and back up, down and back up. How long was that we were in the trade for? Got tapped into it here at 7:49, and we got taken out of it here at 8:12. Damn sure, like 20 minutes to make 1 point whatever K. And it's like that just follows my exact fucking thing, my exact trade plan. Oh, it's a nice feeling. Okay, there we go. Happy days. And I'm probably just gonna go and do whatever with the rest of my day now. Well, you know what? I'll be trading. We all know I'll be trading. But the laptop's about to shit his pants here. Love that from a 3-year-old MacBook that cost like 2.5 grand to buy at the time. Oh, I've got one viewer, nice. Anyway, that for me, I'm pretty happy with. So yeah, same shit again tomorrow for Friday, and then weekend off. Love that. And yeah, hopefully that's helped at least someone just see how your emotions and stuff will change throughout trade. And yeah, you can see me changing it and not too sure about currency pairs and this. Like, you don't need to know all the answers to start. That is one of the biggest things I've realized. And just doing this shit every day and being like, oh, and then that, and then that, then that. Oh, that's my video from earlier. Anyway, that was pretty fun.